summarize for us? Feel free to unmute your mic if you want to talk. Or should I call names? Hello, should I call your name? Okay, Newton was there
Hello,
yesterday.
good afternoon.
Okay, Musa.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so yesterday was
We'll
just, you said
be
what?
speaking. I said 5 people, like from you, starting from you, 5 other guys. We'll talk about yesterday's class.
Okay.
Okay.
So from yesterday's class, it was basically just introductory, right? Trying to understand like key terms. So for the key terms, we're looking at what a vision and strategy is, what a PRD, so a document that is vital for product managers, in their work, defining user personas, and then understanding what user stories are. And then we talk of other things like use cases, wireframes, product roadmap, market research, yes, and all of that. Then we discuss what the product was, why even go into PM in the first place as a product manager, what their role is about, the differences between a product manager, a project manager, and a business analyst. And I think you also touched on how a product marketer is different from all of these guys, right? And then basically we're just treating question and answer. So that was just like a summary of what happened yesterday, mostly.
Yes, thank you very much, Musa. I think you deserve a clap. You really tried. Thank you very much. So what other person? Hello, who is going next? Just unmute yourself, don't worry.
So yesterday we talked about what product is all about.
Can you tell me your name? If you want to speak, just tell me your name and maybe what you are doing currently. If you are a business person, you can just tell me.
Okay, my name is Oyinda Mola. I'm a real estate consultant, and I also consult for startup companies as regarding their products. Although I'm a newbie in product management, however, I started practicing already. So yesterday, we talked about the difference between the project manager and the product manager. That's the major thing I was able to get, because the thing is there is this misconception about a product manager being the same as a project manager. This is quite different, and as well that a product manager is different from a business analyst. I won't be able to continue because of this, but thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so
thank you very much, Oyinda Mola.
All right, thank you.
Hello, please, if you are not speaking, you can mute yourself. Fatima, please mute yourself. So wait, who is going next, please?
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Newton Imudia, and at the moment, a serving corps member based in Nasarawa State. I work as a caller. I work as the call liaison officer for NYC at my local government. So what stood out yesterday for me was the fact that product managers don't think linearly, like they don't think in a straight line. They have to view, worst case scenario and best case scenario in order to while building the plan for the project. And also, the product manager does not build for himself. He's building for people. That's where research and understanding the needs of those that actually need um, the products comes in and become very vital. So those 2 points stood out for me from yesterday's class. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Newton. Thank you for that. So two more people to go before we can kickstart this class. Okay, so you are raising your hand. Please, you can shoot. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Mosu Sarah, and for yesterday's class, what actually got me and what I actually learned is the difference between a products manager and a project manager. A project manager is is one who sees to the planning, coordinating, and coordinating of a specific project, while a product manager is one who is a strategic organizer, coordinator, planner of a product life cycle. He's always there to the product has declined and also see how he could continue making that product run for a lifetime as well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I can see that. I'm actually enjoying everything that you're saying. I'm jotting it down. Please, uh, who is going for the last time?
All right, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Good evening. Oyin.
Okay, my name is Olagunjo Indamola. Okay, and I'm a front-end developer intern. Okay, yesterday we actually learned a lot. It was on a very good note. We started on a very good note. And my colleague they've actually said a lot. But one thing I actually learned yesterday was from your experience. You spoke about how you were very much intentional about what you want to know what you want and you went for it. It was really it was something I hold on to. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Don't mind you. Actually, that's how you do it in this industry. Try to sell yourself, try to like make sure you are doing like believe in yourself. Like I used to say, I used to tell people like I believe in myself, die. Like that statement, some people think I'm proud, but see, that's the right one. Like I believe in myself, die. Even if I'm not actually good, like you think that I'm not good enough for any task, any job, but I must tell you, I believe in myself. Joy, you want to say something? You're raising your hand. Hello, Joy. Was is that a mistake? Okay. So I said, yeah, okay, let me just continue from what I was saying earlier. So I said, I believe in myself, die. Like, it's not about motivational speaking, it's not about anything. But I feel that's one thing you should equip yourself with. I want us that after this boot camp, you should be able to like go out there and do some stuff like go out there and meet up some kind of people, chat them, enter their Twitter there, like that confidence. Because if you don't have confidence in yourself, how can someone actually have confidence in you? You understand? So you are actually the best hype man of yourself. Sorry to use that word, but it's needed. You are the hype man of yourself. So you think that you don't think that things will just come to you like that. Yeah, sir. Please ignore the background noise. Please help me ignore the background noise. Thank you very much. So you don't think that things will just come in place, just fall on your laps like that. You understand? So you need to like take responsibility and also that very question of what can you offer us? I said yesterday when people say what can you offer me? Those of you that were around yesterday, I actually wish I could share what I told him, those things that I wrote down. Actually, if I can share it, but I'm not sure because we don't have the time, and also I'm not. I don't feel it is necessary. But just make your research in case of you find that you find yourself in that kind of situation. So today, let's just shoot from. Let's start from where we stopped yesterday. Let's shoot. If you're excited to be in this class, just send me an emoji on the chat box. Use the chat box, send an emoji. No, I'll be seeing them. If I'm not seeing any mood, you are not starting it. Oh, okay. I can see that. In that one, I want this one now. Yeah, I see. I thank you guys. So let's shoot. Let's shoot. So we stopped as is the PM really the CEO of the product? You know, there's this I would like to say contemplation now. Talking about the PM is the is the CEO of the product. So let me just take you through how and how we actually explain. He said the concept of the PM. Anywhere you see PM, is called product manager. You get it? Anywhere you see PM, PM here means product manager. You know, being the CEO of the product suggests that the PM has overall responsibility for the product success. While the PM plays a crucial role in guiding the product strategy and making key decisions, they typically don't have the same level of authority as a CEO. Note that down. The PM collaborates with various stakeholders to drive product. There was a time I was working with AP Data, it's a UK software development company, and we're according to what we actually from the PM side, we wanted to build a feature. No, we don't want the feature to be included on the app. That period is not needed. You know, it's not needed. It's just an MVP that wants to launch. So it's not. But the CEO was telling us that you must include it. That she wants the particular feature on. Will you try to disobey your CEO, a CEO? But what we did was that I and my colleague we made sure that we enlightened her as the CEO and we make sure that she actually reasoned, you know, from our own perspective, and we're able to succeed in that aspect. But there are some people you will meet, and that's the politics in product management. As a PM, there is a lot of politics in this field, like a lot. Like the CEO, we need something, and I don't know where the idea is coming from. You know, it's just like let me permit you to use this for Babalawo idea. Like it should just come, and he or she will tell you that let's integrate this, let's add this to the future, let's add this to the backend, you know, this kind of thing. So as a PM, you just need wisdom and you need to be very discreet in your dealings, you know. So that's one thing you should actually learn. You know, actually you learn on the job, you learn as you go. You cannot be perfect at once. You understand? So number six, responsibility of a PM. Now, market research. I said yesterday that you need to understand your target market or audience. You know, customers need. What does your customers need? What is actually their need? You know, people. I made an example of WhatsApp yesterday. You know, it is sharing of screen feature. Well, me, I don't really. I'm not sure if I can. Before I was saying like I'm not sure if I can use WhatsApp. Like it's not needed. But me, I was speaking for myself. But as I was in yesterday or different, no, different day, yeah, 2 days ago, I was trying to explain something on WhatsApp, the mobile app, you know, for you can use on a laptop. Yes, so I was trying to explain something, and the person was not actually getting it. Before you know, I started sharing my screen on the laptop, and and I was sharing, and you know, we came into conclusion just using WhatsApp. You know, on my laptop, you know, sharing my screen. So that's where that it has actually solved a particular need. And since I saw that, I was like, "Oh, it's like WhatsApp. That will be using. You know, if I have any urgent call or anything I want to show you, I'll just use WhatsApp and be like, so you understand. So your customer needs and also the market trend. You know, where is your market going to? You know, where from the development stage they are going to the growth and you know decline, the markets that you want to enter into, are they actually in development stage? Are they actually at the growth level or they are declining? You know, so you need to know that as well. So defining requirements, you know, gathering and prioritizing product features and functionalities. You need to prioritize features and functionalities. You know, I explained earlier that the CEO came with the Babalawa idea, you know, and said, okay, this is this is what we should do. This is how you want us to do it. Integrate this. But that was not what we wanted. Like we've done a lot of research. We've done our own homework, per se. But bringing this into this, we actually destroy, not like destroy, but it will interrupt a lot of things you get. So uh that really will be able to solve. So you are the one that will define the requirement, and also developing GTM strategy. We call it go to market strategy, including pricing, support, and positioning. Well, yeah, I feel like the product manager should actually work with the product marketer to develop GTM strategy, unless if you are good in that aspect, you know. But or if you don't have a product marketer, there are some team, some organization that they don't have a product marketer. That's why I say PM. As a PM, you do almost everything. You do the if your team don't have a project manager, in your team, you do the work of project manager. If you don't have product marketer, you do work of product marketer. So you need to know all these things. And mind you, don't be weary. That I don't know this now. I don't know this. Don't worry. When you get your first internship or you start working, little by little, you understand them properly, like you understand them. And also, when you start working for an organization or firm in the product space, you don't actually need to start hiding. When it's time to delegate tasks, you don't start hiding that I can't do this, I can't that. If they ask you that, are you cool with this? You say yes. You say sure. There's some there's some question you ask a junior PM when you internship, you'll be like, I just want to know your reason around it. I know it's sure, I know it's fine, but don't tell me fine, don't tell me sure. I just want you to say something like, what do you think about this? Like, let's reason together. So if you can reason with me together, the next time I'll be able to give you another task that will actually challenge you to do better. So that's one thing I feel that as a PM you should also take note of. And also competitive analysis, assessing competitors' product and identifying opportunities for differentiation. What are they doing, your competitors that you are not doing? You analyze the market. I was I was telling someone that when I was working with TCP, I okay, we're developing a product. I started from the scratch, like from the beginning of the product and to the end. Like I started from beginning to end. So I was I was writing user story like I wrote almost like plus or minus 50 pages of user stories and acceptance criteria with scenarios. Like, and I was just new, not like I know a lot. But at first I wrote one, the CEO said no, that correct it. I wrote like 5 times. I said no. So he now decided to give me a sample of what he wants. I was looking at that, this man is wicked though. Is it because of I came on LinkedIn to ask for internship, But I understood that this man like is a good mentor. He was training me and actually appreciate that up to today. So, we learn every day, and that brings us to number 7, inbound versus outbound PM and their skill set, you know. So let's just look at this briefly. Inbound PM focus on gathering market insights, defining products requirements, and working closely with engineering and design teams. You understand? So we have this kind of PM in big companies like Google, big companies like I think both have something like this too. You understand? So yeah. So but there are some organizations that both the inbound and the outbound, you guy, you'll be the one who like you'll be the two. You understand? So the outbound PM focus on product marketing, positioning, and driving adoption. Both roles require different skill sets, but often work collaboratively to ensure product success. Like I said earlier, if you find yourself in a company like Google, there is different segment of PM, different, like different. But if you find yourself like on in a startup team, you don't expect them to have inbound and outbound to get. So well, you'll be both the inbound and outbound. You never have choice. You don't have choice. Like you'll be the inbound and outbound. So that's actually what uh That's actually what this inbound and outbound mean, PM. But see, mind you, if you find, like I said, let me just repeat it again so you will hear. Don't, because of the give internship in one startup, you are not saying that you want to be an inbound PM or outbound PM, that you are selective. Please don't be selective. Just you say you don't even know that you are doing inbound and outbound, because startups, that's where to learn. That's where you learn everything. That's where you learn. So they will give you both the inbound and the outbound part. Like you actually drive everything. You actually do basically everything in products. So like let's take is a technology background. Please give me 1 minute. Is technology background essential to the PM? Sorry about that. Is the technology background essential to the PM role? Some people ask this question like, oh, do we need the background? Do I need to be coding for 5 years if I can be a good PM? Do I need to be coding, writing code for 10 years if I can be a good PM? Do I need to actually learn Flutter? You know, don't say that. Do I need to actually learn Flutter if I can be a good PM and all? See, you don't need to learn Flutter and all those things. So while a technology background can be helpful, it is not essential for a PM. I think I'm answering someone's question right now. So a PM needs to understand the technology aspect of the product, but does not need to be an expert in coding or technical implementation. Strong communication, strategic thinking, and customer empathy are more important skills for a PM. Like I used to make fun of something. I said you cannot actually see a stingy PM. Like you can't. Like it's rare for you to see a stingy PM. It's very rare because one quality of a PM is customer empathy. Like you just put yourself like in people's shoe at all times. You would like to resolve matters. Like you would like to resolve matters. You be very patient with customers. If I use as I was interviewing one of our customers recently, and what this guy was saying, it was actually annoying. Although we had some issues like bugs and affected some things, but it was annoying in a way. But see, I was just smiling and just having chats normal because I can't actually react, to that kind of situation, emotionally. You need to balance your emotion, you need to be strategic in thinking, okay, this issue is there, what can we do about it and all. So, and also strong communication skills. Your reporting channel, are you reporting to the CEO directly or you are reporting to your senior PM, daily? Some company they do we do daily stand up. Some by maybe 2 times in a week, some 3 times in a week. Anywhere you find yourself, but make sure you are communicating very well. It's not that they ask you to fix a product as an intern. They ask you to fix something and you're busy there telling them, uh, ah, you're just telling yourself, I'm not sure if I can get it, or you're even trying your best, but at the end of the day, you could not achieve something tangible. And you say tomorrow you'll try. I expect you to, you know, reach out to your reporting channel, maybe your CEO or any other person that you're reporting to, to actually give you, oh, sir, I'm not able to do this, man, I'm not able to do this. What can we do? So with that, it will be very clear to them that, oh, you reported when you were not able to do this, just not when they now ask you the next day or the next stand up, hey, what have you been able to achieve? You're not telling them, I've not, I didn't do this. They just feel like you are very, very unserious. And that could actually cause a lot, not only to yourself, to customer and, everybody. Entirely. A little mistake can actually cause more. You understand? So let's go to the next slide. Okay. Skills needed to be a PM. Like I mentioned the other time, skills needed to be a PM. If you are writing, you can write. Communication skill, effective verbal and written communication skill to collaborate with cross-functional teams and stakeholders. As a PM, you're working with a lot of people. When I mean a lot, 10, I think 10, 10, 15, sometimes, I don't know. But the highest I've worked with, I think 10, yes, 10. So you work with a lot of people, you work with a lot of not just people, human being. I call them human beings. Like, and I have my personality of calling people human beings. Like, the way some people reason very different. So you need to communicate with them verbally and verbal communication, written communication skills also. You're right. As a PM, I feel, from my own point of view, PM is all about 70% writing. You're always writing, you're always writing. Sometimes they'll tell you you're in a meeting, you are writing. So if you're a PM and I say that, I don't like to write, maybe maybe secondary school, university, you don't like writing notes. You just need to learn that because you write, like you write a lot, you know. And you also collaborate with cross-functional team. Like, how will you handle issues? Maybe you are working with three backend developers or four backend developers in a team. Sometimes we have like two product designers, three front end, two back end, like that, QA and all. So you should be able to collaborate with everybody, passing your message without insults, without issues. It's not because something, maybe you ask a particular question and you are not pleased with it, you need to insult someone. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to be calm, very collective in your dealings. So strategic thinking, the ability to envision the product's long-term direction and align with business goal. It's not that the business goal of the company is going X, you are going Z. No, all your thinking must actually go in the same line. Just like now telling both that both to that since WhatsApp actually gave us a feature of you are a PM now, and you are telling you are working in let's say somewhere like both. You're not saying that okay, WhatsApp have actually implemented share your screen. So let's put it inside both to start both to be sharing screen. You just ask them for what reason, like for what cause. You understand? So because of this product is doing something does not mean it must align. Everything you are doing must align to your business goals, like your business goals. Very, very important. So customer empathy, and this is what I actually term as the key factor as a PM. Key factor. Understanding and advocating for the needs and pain point of customers. Not you feel like, oh, I did this product, I just want to launch MVP. If you launch it, you use it to yourself. You are never that use it because you are not even putting considering your customer. You are not even putting anybody first. You just want to launch an MVP. You just want to scale. Like some startup that we say, they say they want to scale, which that is good, but you must include your customers' need first. You must include your customers' need. So the analytical skills, the capacity to gather, analyze data to make informed decision. I think this is very necessary, but I think some companies like I don't know. I mentioned Google. I think they have I mentioned yesterday, Google and WhatsApp my best products so far. So so they have like data analysts and the like, but there are some places you can't actually find those kind of people in your team. You need to do that work. You have the capacity to gather, analyze data to make information. Especially from we call it the admin dashboard. Gather information from the admin. How many users? Just to mention your success metrics. I mentioned success metrics. Let's say, how many users have registered? What's the login? Why are they not? Why are they logging in and they are not buying our products for the e-commerce sector? Why are they logging in and they are not? What's happening? Is it this? Is this that? We need to analyze what's going on. There are sometimes that you just open your WhatsApp when you download the new version, they will change a particular button. Yeah, I know we've experienced that too. They will change a particular button and you'll be like, oh, why did they change this button? You get, it's not actually because of anything, just because of they've analyzed from their previous experience, from their previous data. That it's like you guys don't like clicking this button, this place. Let's move it, up a little bit if it will be clickable and it will interest people. Product is just like product manager is very fun. Like it's a very fun something because I can't actually imagine like building products and see. Let me share this story with you. I was coming from was he okay Oshodi, yeah, one day, and I saw someone trying to use the EasyPay app. The app I was involved in, building, and the person was just trying to navigate, and I smiled. I went to the person. I was like, now I built this product. It's something like pride, sha, but it's not pride. Guy, I did this product. Like, I was happy seeing someone using my product. I said I did this. Wow, and I needed to take him through the product, the app. Okay, this is it. This is how it works, and all those things. So me, I was happy, and the person was happy that that's something that you should actually look forward to building product that someone will use or will be using actually right in front of you. You actually enjoy. Again, we have the leadership, the ability to influence and motivate teams without direct authority. You need to have this leadership capacity. They call it capacity, leadership skill. I remember in my university days, I was the president of my department. Over 1,000 students. I was able to lead, and I feel leadership is something I've taken too serious in my life, and it has reflected in everything I do. I attend leadership course, like, so if you find yourself as a product manager, you want to go far in this, you must be a leader. A leader is not just by words, a leader is not just by action in what you do, how you coordinate things, how you make things available. In the project management space, man, project management space, before you can before you can actualize a product, you'll go through the 5 phases of project management. I'm just trying to digress just to show you the one of the things about leadership, because you need to lead. Also in the product space too, you need to lead. In the project management, we have the administration, we have the planning, we have the execution, we have the monitoring and control. Finally, we have the closing. While in the product space also, we have the initiation phase. In the initiation phase, the ideation, because some people call it ideation, where you think about your product, where you actually bring that idea. Oh, I want to build something that can carry the whole world. The ideation stage, and I will come to the user research. We come to user research phase. The user just say that, oh, yeah, you don't need something that will carry the whole world, though. Or guy, you need it to the whole world needs to be carried. It's just like an example, So from there, you go to from that user research, that's where you do your analysis and all, just to know your customers, user personnel and the likes, that's the documentation phase. So you move to your they call it prototyping in the design aspect. Okay, we've actually got our customer needs this. So the other one we validate what your customer needs, per time. Now you know that your customer needs to be carried in the whole your customer needs to be carried in the whole world. So you just go, okay, let's design something, an app that will carry our customer. I don't know. The example is funny. So I'm just saying, your ideation. You think, because at the end of this program, you'll be able to come up with something, a product to build. You might actually say you want to uh, settle down. You want to build a product on the construction firm, X sector, the transport sector, also logistics. So once you come to the prototyping phase, okay, after prototyping, you review with your CEO, your stakeholders, you review, and okay, fine, it's good. You design. You design. When you design, they see that well, you design. Oh, wow, it's looking good. Your brand director or brand manager is giving you colors. Because me, I like playing with colors. Actually, I love colors. So maybe your brand manager is giving you colors, logo. Yeah, let's design something. That's you are collaborating with your UI UX, your product designer guys. Okay, after that, okay, let's develop engineer. Come up, let's develop something. Let's do this. Okay, engineer, let's this feature. Let's implement this. After everything, you test. You test. After your testing and you've tested out, okay, it's good to go. Then you push to the market, you launch. After launching, you get your feedback, you iterate and all. So that's the process you are going to follow. And if you are not a leader, you don't have that leadership thing in you. You can't actually control it. You can't actually build a team like that. You understand? And if you think you are not a leader, then you are a leader. But some of you thinking that, am I a leader like this? I'm not a leader. You are the real leader. Yes, you are thinking that you are the real leader. Because because you feel like, I can't do this, I can't do that. So you can do everything. Like, if you are not even taking anything out of this class, like, I want to tell you something. Believe in yourself, die. Like, that's actually helped me. Like, whenever I'm faced with challenge, like I want to back up, one thing I'll tell myself, "Really, I believe in you. Like, die. You can't go anywhere. You guys face this, you know. This person, message this person. Any question, don't worry. We'll pick it up from there. You understand? So let's move to problem solving. Problem solving, being resourceful and adaptable to overcome challenges. Like I mentioned earlier, also, you know, you being resourceful, like there's nothing you cannot do. Just tell yourself that problem that is coming, you know, just tell yourself, hey, I can do this. You know, there are sometimes that you be under pressure, fixing bugs. Oh, maybe a customer actually encountered bugs, and you're like, ah, God, what can I do? You know, some of us I used to call God very well. Don't mind PM smiling outside though. Low key inside them, they are thinking, "Ah, what can I do?" Because sometimes your engineer, maybe you have just one back end guy, he just falls sick. And the CEO is waiting for reports. Like, you know, everywhere they are calling you about your app is, and you know, I'm having issues with this, so I'm having issues with that. You know, a lot of things, and you as the PM, everybody, you are just coming to you. PM, what are we doing? PM, what can we do? You know, everybody depends on you to function. So you must be able to build that capacity of leadership and problem solving skill. You know, try to tell, okay, if you cannot even solve it, call the constructional team, call the stakeholder, let's brainstorm, let's think, let's do things. What can we do? And if you cannot actually get your answer there, well, reach out to your mentor. And like I said, see, if you don't have a mentor in this, you are doing yourself too much wrong. You know, link up with people on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. Twitter, yes, link up with people on Twitter. You know, how I got my this job I'm actually doing right now was I reached out to a particular guy. You know, I just reached out to him, and I just I saw PM on his profile. I reached out to him that, boss, so I want a job. Like, you know, I introduced myself and I said I want to, you know, like you just go to the DM and say, give me a job, I want a job, that kind of thing. So after talking, he was like, he wanted to leave. He's kind of living Positivo. You know, kind of living Positivo. He got a better offer, you know, a better gig. That, well, that the way I reach out to him, that he doesn't know if I'm qualified for the job, would I? But he will try. I should send my resume, you know. So I forwarded my LinkedIn profile to him. I was like, oh, you be boss, so you know, I said I'm not boss. You know, these people they'll just be calling you boss, bro. I don't know anything. Even today, sir, I cannot even now, sir, I'm not even a boss. I cannot have a boss. I don't know not. I know nada. I'm still well, of course, we are learning. You get so we started talking, and within 3 days, where I was able to introduce me to the CEO, and that's how I got the job at Tokyo. You know, just like that. You know, this, and I've always gotten my job for referrals. I've not really submitted CV like that. Like, oh yeah, you do interview from morning to night, all this kind of 5 phases of interview. I can't teach you any phase of interview because my own interview is always cruise and inshallah, you know, we just vibe. You understand? So that's actually how I think you are learning something. Please, hope you are learning. Oh, let me respond. Let me hear. Exactly. Talking down yourself that you can't be a leader makes me ring. Yeah. Also said something. Said talking down yourself that you can't be a leader makes me ring it. Exactly. That's funny. So let's look at the last. I think this is the last. Maybe we should just okay. Uh, let's leave this to tomorrow. Let's leave this to tomorrow since we have 15 minutes. I like to connect questions and let's interact after before the class ends. So we'll finish up the remaining ones tomorrow by God's grace. So please, if you have any question, I'll stop sharing my screen now. So get ready for your question. If you have any question, you can shoot. And I know my colleague also. Yeah. So we will reach out to you. Any question you have, be able to sort it out. Thank you very much. So if you have any question, you can shoot. Don't worry. I'm here for you. You can unmute yourself. Don't worry. Feel free. Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You
Yeah,
can
we can
hear
Oh,
you.
okay. Yeah. So if you have any question, just shoot. Thank you.
There's
Um,
a question on the chat.
Good evening.
Oh, okay. There's a question on the chat. It said, as a PM, will you advocate for one to learn technical writing? See, learning, you cannot stop learning. Okay, let me first answer the first question. You said, well, please, where can we get this the slide? Yes, after tomorrow, that's the end of the class, you get the slide. Because there are some that will just take the slide, they don't want to come to class again. All these school two students. If you're in Lagos, you know the meaning of school two students. They don't want to come to class. I have the lecture note already, the end of class. And mind you, the attendance is very important, please. The attendance is very important. Please pay your attendance if you want to get a certificate after this. So, as a PM, will you advocate for one to learn technical writing? Well, you should, but you must not. Like you, it's not by force. You should learn, but it's not a must. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not a must, but you should. You know, there's a difference between technical writing and your normal writing skill. Technical writing, you are going to the technical aspect of the writing. But I'll make sure you write, like you learn to write, you love to write. There's everything you do in product management, you did on the job. You understand? You did on the job. Actually, everything you get. So there's nothing I okay want to say. I want to be self-taught. I used to hear people saying they want to be self-taught. Fine, you can be self-taught, but you actually work for yourself. And when you self-taught yourself first, you start working for yourself. You won't take that self-taught outside. You understand? So when I began this journey as a product manager, actually YouTube was my favorite first. Yeah, it was my favorite app. I was always on YouTube. Up to now, I'm more on YouTube than even sometimes WhatsApp. So I try to any video any video on product management, I'll go and check it out. How can you become a successful product manager in 3 months? I go read down. I always watch those things. Like I'll go on LinkedIn, search for PM, roles and all those things. People, anybody in PM. So I'll start. There's a lot of resources online there you consume. So when I saw that, oh, okay, I'm satisfied with this information I've gotten. Now, let me give myself uh months to achieve these milestones, like to achieve this. So I gave myself, okay, shoot. The next 2 months now, I want you to learn from someone, like from a particular place, like just learn, communicate. So I went to entry. There's this boot camp I went for, and from there I was able to learn. I said, wow, the instructor was actually talking. I was like, wow, so this is how it is. But YouTube not tell me this one. Okay, no problem. So I was learning from there. I gave myself another. Okay, I got my first internship through the boot camp and also the knowledge that I've actually received. So after that, I give myself another 2 months. That okay, since this internship is free, I want to have a paid internship now. You know that spirit, guy, you just need to have it. I also want to have a paid internship, and I gave myself 2 months. Before that 2 months, I got a paid internship. Okay. I said, oh yeah, they're like this one. I want to get a full-time role, like a role. I gave myself another 2 months. I'm giving myself 2 months is just to build myself up. What do I need to do that will actually put me there? What do I need to do? What product can I actually build? You know, what PRD can I, let me just prepare a product, a PRD, then just play with some things to just put myself out there. So before the next 2 months, I got a full-time role. That's where and I calm down. Okay, Philly, calm down, calm down. Okay, so yeah, sometimes I work in two companies, this and that. As a PM, I've never worked on site before as a PM, like in my life as a PM. I've never worked on site, and I don't think if I would, chat, maybe you would like to work on site, maybe you like to work on site. For me, I don't like on site. So I actually I've actually been working remotely. You know, even when I'm doing two jobs at a time, I've been working remotely. You get so that's I think I answered that question.
Good evening.
He said I checked you out on LinkedIn last I was out. Thank you very much for your free internship. How many months did you do that internship? Hey, sorry, you said good evening. I will answer your question. Sorry, let me just read out the chat. For your free internship, how many months did you do that internship? Well, I can say till now, I'm still with them. I'm still with them. Like it has been over a year now, but I'm still with them. Anytime they need me, they reach out to me. But then it was 2 months, I think. 2 months. Is it 2 months or 3 months that I did it? Yeah, so I'm still with them till now. I love to collaborate with team. I love to just add value anywhere I find myself in. You get, so I'm still with them. But just give yourself 2 months. Just, just just give yourself 2 months and you actually navigate through. So this was as a PM. Is it mandatory to be a data analyst or have data? No, at all, at all, at all. It's not mandatory. Please don't suffocate yourself. It's not mandatory. But as you actually grow, maybe your 4 years, your 3 years in PM, you can actually learn a lot of things. Because me right now, before I can actually use Figma. Well, as time goes on, I can use Figma. I can even use Mirror like a lot. And I told you yesterday that I can use like 8 PM software. Eight of them, and not that I just learned them once. It just little by little, little by little, little by little like that. So I was able to like scale through. So don't look down on yourself. Don't actually look down on yourself. Thank you. This was I'm currently working on a volunteer internship with a startup, but there's no guidance of any kind. I'm the only PM. What can I do to make work easy for me? Well, the only thing you can do is to create a structure. Yeah, create a structure for that startup. Create a structure. Congratulations, you have an internship. So create a structure. How do you have your stand-ups? What do you say in your stand-ups? A lot of things. There are some structure you put in place since you are the only PM. But why will you be the only PM, bro? Well, actually, is a challenging task, and I can assure you, if you should go through this phase and pass through it like very very well, you pass through it like with all your heart, like you go turn out cake. Pardon my pidgin, like let me just use that word. You turn out cake. You turn out cake. And I will actually tell you, don't look at the salary. That's one thing. For now, in the next 1, 2, 3 years, don't look at salary. It's not like next 1 year look at salary, but next 1 year look at salary, but you see these 6 months, 3 months, don't look at salary. And even though 1 year, 2 years, the salary you are even looking at, don't be just try to build products. That's what you should be after. Build product. Like I want to build. So if they ask you that what have you done, I'll build this, I'll build that, you have to actually, you don't even need too much interview. They'll tell you, okay, can you work with us? There's the company I worked with one time, they beg in the heart. Their salary is very small. That can I work with it? So I said, okay, no problem. Let's just use it as a side gig. And when we started and I was working, they were like, every month they used to send me a letter that that am I sure that I won't leave the FM, that I should please. They know the salary, that once they get fund and all this, they increase my salary and not, you know. So all those kind of things. That's just value. Add value to yourself. That's it. Thank you very much. So okay, you are raising your hand, Mayfred.
Good evening, Mr. Innocent.
Yeah, thank you, Mayfred.
Good
How
evening.
are you doing
Okay,
today?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, I actually dropped a message in the box. I wanted to ask about
Oh,
being as a PM. When you look as if your job is clashing with other team leads, like you are pushing them to get their job done. Sometimes in some workplaces, you look as if like this person is like asking for too much. It's like maybe the person wants to be slow. Other team they want their team members to be a slow job, take a job,
I can't
take
hear
a slow,
you.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you
Can
now.
you, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes,
I'm
yes, I
asking
can hear
that
you now.
when it happens that maybe you're pushing other team members to get their job done, and maybe their team lead is like looking as if you are pushing them too much. It's like you have to go through them, like so many things. Like there's a clash. How do you handle such situation? Talking about leadership now.
Oh, yeah, actually, okay, like conflict in the team. Okay, okay, not necessarily conflict, but maybe you are pushing. I feel like one thing you should do is just to try to resolve issues with your team in any way you feel you can. You get, because see, if you are not being productive, it will affect on you. It's just you are not doing anything. Like it's just you are not even doing anything. That's one. And number two, make sure that this leadership thing, make sure you carry everybody along. Don't take decisions on your own. Even though the way I am right now, if I even want to give a task, I want to give a certain maybe developer a task, we'll issue out the task together. You understand? We'll be there together on the
Okay.
stand up, we'll be there together. Like we'll make sure that we are doing this thing together. Like people actually feel neglected sometimes. If you don't feel like, oh, you even know how to, so you can do it alone. You are doing as if you can do it alone. You know, this kind of thing. That's why I say, see, you need to understand people. And maybe this is just an additional point. You can learn temperament and character. Yes, that my mentor gave me that the assignment, you know,
Wow.
temperament and character, and learn, because people have different temperament and characters, from the melancholy, the sanguine, the phlegmatic, you know, they have different. Okay, we have the phlegmatics and choleric, yeah, the choleric. So different people with different character. What you feel like you are doing right, and what you are doing wrong to some people, you get. So people need to
Very
like be
true.
validated. Just seek my attention, tell me that, okay, how can we do this? They'll be happy. But if you are doing it on your own, you know, you won't be happy. You know, try to carry everybody along. Try to.
Uh, all right. Thank
Understand?
you.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you're welcome. So, the next
Excuse me, I have
question.
a question.
Eh?
I'll be raising my
You have a question? Okay, shoot.
hand up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your hand might be failing you right now. I'm sorry.
I'll be raising my hand up since.
I'm sorry. Hope your
All
hand is
right.
not paining.
Looking at inbound and outbound on PM. No.
Okay.
Looking at inbound and outbound PM. Does it mean that we can actually combine being a product manager and a product marketing manager? For instance, somebody like me, I have over 5 years in sales and marketing in the real estate industry and some other industry related to real estate. So when I transition into product management, although I'm still doing my real estate aspect, most of the startup companies I work towards to review their product or to add up to their product, some of them are really interested in me being their PM, their product marketing manager. Now, the question is,
Okay.
I don't want to neglect being a product manager. And at the same time, it seems the product, so can I combine the two?
Well, actually, I feel the burden will be much. Yeah, the burden will be much. Even as a product manager, like you are doing a lot already. You understand? I'm not saying you cannot combine the two, but someone like me now that have like 2 to 3 jobs that I'm running, you know, and please, me, I cannot even include marketing. I don't want to know anything about marketing. Don't just don't just tell me anything, because there are a lot of things to actually do. So I feel like do one thing in the product space and let people know you for that thing. That's actually my concern. Like, because I was in the construction firm, I know a lot of construction. I was born into a construction family. Let me put it that way. Like every of my life, construction. I went to school, project management. I wanted to be construction. That construction, I wanted it. Masters, project management. I wanted construction. But I feel like, hey guys, I don't like this site stress, going to site every time. You know, it's somehow to me. I want something that will have time for my family, for myself. So, even I'm not even married yet, but I still want time for my family, like for my friends too. You understand? So I feel, just make sure that you filter it. What's your strength? Is it marketing manager, or
Okay,
product manager? You understand?
okay, does it mean I can be classified as an outboard market as outbound PM?
Come again? Hello, come
I'm
again.
seeing myself as an outboard PM. Does it mean that
Oh,
I
I can't hear
see
you. Oh,
myself
is it
as
my
an
network? Can anyone hear me?
outboard PM? Okay, I'll drop it in the chat room.
Yes, please drop it in the chat box. Thank you very much. So as a PM, okay, let me I don't want to skip any this thing. As a PM, how can I develop strategic? How do you develop your strategic thinking? Well, okay, when I started product, I per day, I make sure I go to App Store or Google Play Store. After this is a secret, but I'll share it. I make sure I go to App Store, Google Play Store, at least minimum 2 products. I play with 2 products. What that mean? I play with 2 products. Now I'll bring like Bolt app and Uber app. I'll start comparing. Okay, what did this one have? This one what competitive analysis? You know, I'll go to fintech space. Then I didn't have any niche. I didn't have any place I'm focusing. I'll go to the fintech. I'll bring this app and this app together. You know, in the fintech, I love Flutter Wave like a lot. I love Flutter. I know a lot of a lot. I love this bank. Wow, there's this Kuda. Yes, Kuda app too. I love to play with Kuda app. So with that, you start getting acquainted with how it works and way you see managers like build what they built. You start reflecting on it. With that, you'll be strategic. You have this mindset and thinking. Strategic thinking is just about mindset, practically. So that's as a PM, how do I build a product? Like I said earlier, well, you think, and I gave us the steps in building products, the phases of products. If you're in a class, you actually know that phases of building products, the ideation stage down to the launching and the iteration. You understand? So I think our time is fast spent, but I will run through these questions one after the other. Another question: the startup already built their product without a PM, and now there is I know what you're talking about. Pardon me to use this word, is a babalawo work that you want to go and do now. Let me speak to the thing. What do you recommend I do? The structure to put in place. I feel like I'm not being productive. Exactly. Not like you are not being productive. You are just feeling that way. And it seems like the founder is not willing to. No, you need to speak to the developer. You cannot be a coded PM. You said I'm coded. My PM, I'd like to loud my PM. You understand? It's not possible. You understand? It's not possible. You need to speak with the team. Create. I feel like I just speak to you personally because well, you're on the team. This you can chat me up on the chat. This you can chat me up privately after this meeting, please. There is a lot. I've actually been in this show and I know how you feel, but don't feel bad. Please don't feel bad. Is this product marketing not sales? Well, it covers sales. It's not just sales. Product marketing is not sales. Product marketing it covers a lot. Like it's deep. It's deeper than it's another function on its own. It's another is well, like I say, team on its own. Like it's not in the product. It's not and it's not sales, but it covers sales. You understand? Does it mean I should classify myself as an adult player because my consultant's job offer in product management from startup firm? I'm majoring in product marketing, and after reviewing their product, but I'm passionate about building products for startups. Well, since you are good in that part, just consider yourself as the hardboard team and focus mainly on your product marketing space. Please focus, yeah, because there is a lot of money in that aspect. I don't know why people run away. Me, I don't really like for me personally, I can't be a product marketer because I don't think I have the passion for that. But since you've been in sales, you've been in real estate and all, so you actually be conversant with that environment per se. Yeah, so I told you I came from the construction background, becoming a PM. So almost everything in the project management is in construction. I brought it into building myself in product management. You get so I feel that really helped me, and I was able to navigate faster. My journey, my journey was very fast. Like if I should, if I should tell you how my very fast, like very fast, very fast. So don't worry. Sorry for another day. You understand? So I think I actually got it right from beginning, and I've explained how I did it. I've explained it. You know, so that's it. So thank you very much. So any question from anyone?
Yeah, I have a question. Good evening, Innocent.
Okay, that's Musa, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
So,
I think
yeah,
the last question will be from Musa. Thank you very much.
okay. Yeah, so I hear the word agile product management being thrown around a lot. So I don't know if it's something you've seen in your time working, within the product space. How has it impacted, speed, quality, and things like that? So can you share any experience with agile product management?
Yeah, agile is actually a mindset. Are you with me?
Yeah, I can
Hello?
hear you. Yes, yes.
Yes, agile is actually a mindset. Agile basically is will I say is just like a project management approach that it prioritizes cross-functional collaboration and continuous improvement. In the agile place, I don't want to take it to project management because it's a whole lot. Now, we have the waterfall and the agile. That's the two basic approach to projects. When you are building product, that means you are building a project. You understand what I'm saying,
Yes.
Musa?
Yeah.
Yeah, that product is a project that you want. It has and is an endeavor that has a beginning and also end. That's the definition of a project. So when you use an agile approach towards that project, that means you can iterate. You can actually collaborate. You can actually make it that okay, even if you are making a mistake, hmm, you can actually reiterate. You can actually go back again to it. Agile is actually safe in the tech industry, in the tech space. But agile is not that safe in the construction industry. Why? Because it's a whole lot in the construction. So we use waterfall in the construction. But in the product space, we use agile because it's easy to navigate. Like the mindset is just sweet. You understand? So that's what I told you earlier that you prioritize your future, and you collaborate easily and continuous improvement. Anywhere you think that, oh, okay, maybe I'm not doing it well there, you iterate. Agile is just like an iterative approach. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like a mindset that applies across the project. That's from start to end. You're always
To
in the
end,
process of iterating.
you get so, and you can actually release and anything customer. Maybe when you get the customer feedback, you can go back to correct. You can go back to iterate. You can go back. But if you are building and maybe your client said, okay, I don't like the foundation, the way the foundation is, will you go and break it? You cannot go and break it. You
Yeah.
be like, I've done it. That's waterfall. But agile is a continuous. It's very flexible. You know, the main idea of agile is the flexibility. You know, so thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Or should I, if anyone has questions, just last one before we go. But if there are no questions, so meet tomorrow. Thank you all for joining the
Oh,
class.
sorry,
Thank you very
sir.
much.
So sorry, sir. You addressed my question, but the network threw me out. I'm so sorry, please.
Okay. All right, time for so
Outboard.
please fill the form. Fill the form,
I've
please.
done that.
Please open. Okay. So will you message me privately? Let's talk. Okay, let me just answer it here. I feel it's just focus more on your product marketing. Just focus more on product marketing and actually explore the space. There are a lot of things inside that space. Well, as a product marketer, you can actually build a product. That's why we have collaboration. You understand? You collaborate with teams, you collaborate with the company. Maybe the company wants to build a product, you can actually collaborate with them and make sure you're in the system, you're in the team. And also by yourself, you can build a product. You can own a product. Like now, what's the issue in the real estate industry that you want to solve? So when you
Yes, there's
find
a
something that
product
you
I'm
want
working on actually.
exactly. So when you are working on that product, you just know that okay, you are the product marketer for this product. You have a product manager, you have your team set up for that. You understand what I'm saying? So from
Okay,
there,
yeah.
you're able to explore your space and you enjoy yourself.
All right, thank
Yes.
you so much.
Yeah, everything you are doing, please enjoy yourself. That's work for me. I enjoy myself because what I'm doing, PM is not stressful to me. I just enjoy it. I just feel like it's the way of life for me. So it must be like that for you. So you get. So you can actually check my LinkedIn. You can actually follow me anyhow, message me on LinkedIn. I will reply. Don't worry.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. So see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Bye.
All right, thanks. Cheers.
Bye.
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 Okay, bye.